Okay, y'all, week 4. We're focusing on the stability in lower extremities. So jumping right in, our first question was, how do we increase stability in lower extremities? What are some exercises for that? So a few exercises. Number 1 would be single leg exercises. Anything where you have to rely on just one side of the body is going to provide a lot of stability, which will then lead to force. Because when you put both motions together, both the right and the left, after you've focused on each one individually, you have more power. Balance board exercises. So anything that kind of gives you a teeter when you stand on it, whether you use one leg on it or you use both legs and you kind of squat, that's going to build stability because it focuses on the core. You have to strengthen the core, and that really leads to more stability in the body in general. And then plyometric exercises are really, really good. What's good about plyometric exercises is that, like, the jumping, so like box jumps, for example, when you land, you have to immediately have stability. So like that force is immediate. Whereas like if I'm standing on a balance board, I can take my time to find that balance. But when it's a plyometric or a jump exercise, I have to find that balance immediately when I land. So that one's really good for instant balance training. And then the second question we had were, what are some negative side effects of too much stiffness? So the text had some good points on this, but before I jump into what the text had to say, 2 major points I wanted to point out is that arthritis and poor posture are both common results of stiffness. Arthritis is stiffness in the joints, and this causes inflammation and damage in those joints. It just causes a lot of pain, and people don't want to deal with pain. And then also poor posture. So poor posture in general is bad, but especially in specific sports, like in running, posture is very important. In dance, it's very important. So from an athletic perspective, very important. And then the text had to say, so tendons can't provide force unless they're stretched. And the stiffness prevents that force from occurring, because with too much stiffness, there's not enough stretch. But on the equal side, if there's too much stretch, not enough stiffness, the power's not there. So it's an equal balance between the two that creates the best force. So keeping that stiffness under control, you want it, but not too much of it. Yeah.